Hello, welcome to Microlocity. In this video I'm going to show you a few cars that I picked up at a flea market. Actually my daughters picked these out. We were on a little family vacation in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and there was a flea market not very far away. So my kids were looking through one of the bins with all the loose cars in it, and there was a bunch of older cars in there. So I let them pick out a bunch, and they have a pretty good eye. So I kind of have fun kind of seeing what they pick out. And so I'm just going to share these with you. I haven't opened these. These have been sitting here for a month, so I don't remember what's even in here. But there were some, I know there was like summer cars and a few other cars I never even heard of before. So let's see. So first we have probably early 90s Shell Zenderfact. It's pretty cool. Here is just a super generic older car, weighs almost nothing. Here's an old Matchbox. This thing says 1985. It's a Super GT. And for a Matchbox, this is super, super light. This is a Motor Max. This one, probably my favorite one they picked out. This is an old Kenner, 1980. And this thing, it just has a really, really cool look to it. Still has the license plate sticker. It's really good shape, and it rolls nice. Got a little bit of suspension to it. So that one's really cool. This one here, an old Rolls Royce. They must have liked the hearts and stuff on it. This I know is a summer casting. So this one doesn't have anything on the bottom. It just says made in China. But the estate sale that I went to, I picked up some cars. They had the silver one of this, and the casting is the same. The plastic is a little bit different and how they did the lights and everything, but that's pretty cool. This they probably just picked out because it was purple. 1987 Hasbro. I'm not sure what that would go to, but kind of rolls. Here is another really generic, just off-brand. This is a pretty cool, the Zylmax, or I think it's Zylmax. Zylmax. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Even with all the pieces missing, it's a pretty cool piece. It's my kids are they're in the Jeep, so that's probably what they picked out. This one is a favorite casting of mine. The 442. This is the flat out 442. The Gold Ultra Hots. Let's see. It's kind of a beat up old, not that old of a Hot Wheel, but here's an old Blackwall. XT3. Here is a newer Matchbox. So they got a mix of everything in here. He-Man, Master Universe. What's that? The Twin... I think it's called the Twin Mill 2 or something. Let's see. Here's an early 90s Happy Meal car. This one's actually pretty cool, especially for a fantasy casting. It's a DC comic. I'm guessing it's supposed to be Catwoman. That's actually cast in there, and they painted the gray. So I think it's kind of cool. I just like the body lines on that. Let's see. It's another old Blackwall forklift missing a couple pieces. Here's a Hot Wheel Jaguar. Actually never seen that one before. This I think is another Happy Meal car. Yes. In the early 2000s. You got the old Fire Eater. This is a newer release. Let's see, I think I got a handful. The Mercedes. Now this one I've seen this casting before, but I don't know the maker or the release of it. I'll have to look through my other cars because I know I have one like that with a name on the bottom. It's another Hot Wheel. Okay, this one's kind of neat. This is a Kidco 1980 made in Macau. It's pretty beat up, but it has a metal base and everything else is plastic. But you see in there, it must hook up to some type of launcher. It still kind of rolls, but not very good. But that's pretty neat. I mean, I've never seen one before. Let's see, here is a Summer. And this is pretty heavy casting. The metal on the body is really thick. I'm surprised how heavy that thing is. Here's another Hot Wheel race car. You can tell my daughters picked these out. There's a lot of pinks and purples. Here's another Zylmax. I think that's how you pronounce that. Zylmax. A Lamborghini. This is actually pretty cool. Looks like it had something spilled on the front. Something corrosive. Here's a newer Hot Wheels dragster. I think that's the Mustang. Let's see, a couple left. See what I got in here. Okay, I got three more left. This one's interesting. It's a Pontiac Firebird. It's 1999 Pontiac Firebird, used under license, but it doesn't have a maker on the bottom. It's, I mean, fairly detailed. So I don't recognize the wheels. So if anyone out there might know what that, who made that. Here is another Kenner. This one looks like it, I don't know if it's missing something back there or not. Those are always cool. I always like the Kenners. Stock shocker. So it says Ohio. So made in Macau. So I don't know much about Kenner. So I'll have to look up some history on that. And last one here is just a kind of neat looking Sheriff Matchbox. Again, not that old. But those are the cars that my daughters picked out at the flea market. So I'm going to continue making a few videos. I'm pretty behind on stuff. I haven't had much time in the past month or so to make anything, but I have been picking up stuff. So I'm going to try to get some videos done and clear my table off here. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.